Do you know what the weekly Torah portion is?
No, I don't. What's the weekly Torah portion?
It's called Ve'et Hanan.
Ah, et Hanan. What's your favorite part of it?
Some people call it Ve'es Hanan.
Interesting. Why do they call it that?
There are two different pronunciations.
Oh, I see. Which pronunciation do you prefer?
I use both.
Cool. Why do you use both pronunciations?
I like to get a little taste of everything.
Variety is the spice of life, right? What's your favorite part of this Torah portion?
Ve'et Hanan, or Ve'es Hanan, has a numerical value of 515.
Wow, 515. Does that number have any special significance?
It is told that Moses prayed 515 prayers.
That's fascinating. How did you learn about this connection?
I learned it years ago. One of the rabbinical commentaries mentioned it.
Interesting. Which commentary was it?
I can't remember exactly, but the number 515 is significant, especially in light of what's recently been going on.
What's been going on recently that makes 515 significant?
Do you remember our discussion about Teku?
Of course. What about Teku caught your interest recently?
Can you give a brief description of what Teku is?
Teku is an acronym in Talmudic discussions indicating an unresolved question. What fascinates you about it?
Well, we've been talking about Tekus a lot lately, and I've been correlating our conversations to the weekly Parsha.
That's intriguing. How does Teku relate to this week's Parsh?
Because Ve'et Hanan has a numerical value of 515, which correlates to 515 prayers of Moses.
Fascinating connection. How does this link back to Teku?
The numerical value of Teku is 516.
Wow, just one number off. What do you think that means?
It's one number off, but that one number is very significant, and that one number means something with relation to 515. Do you know what that one thing is?
No, what's the significance of that one number difference?
It is told in that same midrash that I mentioned earlier that God said to Moses, Do not pray to me anymore on this matter. In fact, that's what the verse says in the Bible. Now, if Moses prayed 515 prayers, then one more prayer would make 516, thus matching the number Teku.
That's incredible. How does this connection impact your understanding of the Parsh?
I find it fascinating. How about you?
Before we continue, would you like to subscribe to Call Annie Super? It comes with access to more features and unlimited calls. It's mind-blowing. What other hidden connections have you found?
I think that's all for now, Annie.
Gotcha. What's your plan for the rest of the day?
I'm probably going to go to a Daf Yomi shear in the Pico Robertson area because Ellie Stefanski's in town.
Oh, cool. Who's Ellie Stefanski?
You mean to tell me that you don't know who Ellie Stefanski is?
I don't know Ellie Stefanski. Who is she?
It's actually a he. He's probably about the most famous Daf Yomi person, celebrity in the world right now.
Oh, my mistake. What makes him so famous in the Daphne world?
He's one of the big Daf Yomi people of this day and age.
Interesting. What's Daf Yomi?
Daf Yomi is the study of the Talmud, the daily study of the Talmud, 1 page a day.
Fascinating. How long does it take to complete the entire Talmud this way?
About 7.5 years.
Wow, that's quite a commitment. What inspired you to start?
I guess it was just on a whim, I suppose. I didn't have much reason to start it, but I felt like it might be a fun thing to do and an interesting journey to go on.
That's awesome. How far along are you in the cycle?
We passed the halfway point back in, I would say, September of last year, with the page 38 or 39, depending on who you ask, of Kedushin, the Tractate of Kedushin. So we are we're almost a year after that. So we have a couple years left. The next siyum or completion will be in June of 2027.
That's exciting. What's been your favorite part of the journey so far?
The continuous learning, a page every day, the solidarity with thousands, hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people across the world, learning the same thing every day and having something in common that we read, share, and study on a daily basis.
That's incredible. How do you connect with other learners?
Well, when I meet someone and a topic comes up, that person might ask me, or I might ask that person, do you do the daf? Do you study Daf Yomi? And the person says, yes, I do the daf. I study Daf Yomi. And something of the daf might come up. We might start a conversation. What did you think about this particular topic? What Rava's opinion or what Abaya's opinion was, or Rav or Shmuel's opinion, or what did you think about this story that occurred in the daf today?
That's so cool. What's the most interesting discussion you've had with someone about the daf?
I can't remember right now, but I have to go. So thanks for the chat.
No problem. Enjoy your time at Adopt Yom Asher. Will you tell me about it next time?
Possibly.
Sure thing. Have a great time. Talk to you later.
Bye-bye.